Let's see what we can do here. Now you can see how I think and how wrong it is. You can go ugh in the comments. Ugh, why is she doing this stupid shit? She's being so dumb. Okay, so... if I can remember the last time I did this, split. There's so many splits to split into. A pretty big split's gonna, a pretty big joining is going to happen here, and we'll have a big amount right here that won't get split up. They'll get joined. So I think maybe 22 and 24 could go there, because if they get split up, let's see, got my calculator, my phone calculator out. Then you have 12 plus 11, so you'll end up with 23 down here. The 11 going over here, 12. So this is potentially 12. Can you read all that shit okay? This is a little difficult to finagle. I think it probably looks fine. Okay, so that being said, what would happen? Okay, so it seemed like the last time we did this, the best thing to do was to get all of these to be the same amount. So, we need 50. If we need 50 at the end, minus 23. These all have to be the same. We're down to 27, by the way. 50 minus 23. I think... I don't know how these could all combine to be 12. That's something I'm concerned about. First of all, total amount of newspapers is important. Plus 8, plus 2, plus 6, 62. So I'm only allowed to lose 12. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so all of these have to be... $12. No, not necessarily. I'm being silly again. Because that's only if this didn't exist, which is not the case. Still not reading the chat, by the way. Your cries are going unheeded. I'll tell you what. So because of this, I'm thinking these don't go here, actually. One of these don't go here, at least. Yeah, because if this got split, this wouldn't end up being 12 anyway. This is fine. This one goes here, I think, because it can get split evenly into 12, and this is a known 12. So let's pretend this didn't happen. We don't know what you are. You're still on the table here. You get split into 12 and 12. That's fine. So the question is, how do I combine all these other dudes that they eventually become this thing? This just goes straight down. It doesn't get split up at all. If this doesn't get split up, then that might be the smallest amount. Mayhaps. Let me think. This is hard. This is a harder version of the fish puzzle, in my opinion. Because the fish puzzle only had 2 potential splits that could be like question mark. There's the fish are going to get eaten either here or here, and it wasn't 3 whole different spots. Well, it's not gonna be... No. This could also be 24. Also, I'm starting to totally second guess all this stuff here. Let's change our approach. because I'm having a hard time with this. Let's just do some experimentation. What if 22 and 24 were here? Then it splits into 11, 11, and 12, and 12. So actually this ends up being 12 in that case. Wow, this is going to be a large number. I'm thinking small numbers might go here and here because this is going to get combined to be a whole shitload of stuff. I'm thinking that this should be like 6 and 8. Yeah, because then this would be 3, 3, and 4, and 4. Then if you put 2 here, then... and that would be 9 ending up here. So then the goal would be to get everything to be 9 here, which would not work. This is doozy. I'm really bad at these. Once math gets involved, my brain goes out the window. Math or logic. Which is most puzzles. Oops. You guys are making suggestions in the chat. I can't read them. Suffer. Suffer because I can't take your advice. I think 9 is going to be difficult to get. Then this would have to be 12. That doesn't work. This would have to be 5. And that doesn't work either. So, making a boo-boo here. What if we trade these? What happens? Oh, wait, this doesn't get split. What am I doing? This would be quite a large number. This would end up being 11. Right? 1 and 6 and 4 would be 11. So then I'd have to get all of these to become 11. And 10 can't happen here. So that's not right either. What if we move you, make you 8, make you 6? Then it would be, you know, 8 plus 4, that would be 12. That makes sense. I had 12 earlier. And then if this were 11, which means this is 22. But will this add up to be 50? I don't know if it will. At least these two are 12. Right? Yeah, 1, 8, 3, 12, 6, and then, yeah, okay, 24. 3 and 12 is not that, but that's okay. This becomes 12 again. Is this gonna be... Is it gonna be 50? Maybe it will, actually, with one of the 12s. No, wait, 2 of the 12s. Oh, that's what's getting me a little fucked up here. So yeah, if it's, let's pretend that one of these 12s doesn't end up getting through. And if that is the case, then 11 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15 is fucking 50, bitches! I did it, eventually, without your help. How do you like my little play-by-play drawings? Is it working out for you guys? Okay. Let's, minimize this. Okay, let's shut up the puzzle agent music. Let's go back to real puzzle agent. Let me consult my notes here. 22. 2, 8. Oh, no, 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 no! Why? I didn't even get to... Fuck you! Game! Fuck! Please! Why did they put this up here? Why did I hover up there? Oh. 2, 8, 6. I have to turn off this layer. Fine. Government money well spent. Now I have to bring back the chat. Where did I put the freaking chat? I don't even know. It's gone now. Seriously, where did I put the fucking chat? There it is. Ugh. Well, they add them for me. Look at the numbers in the lower bit that I fuck up. I'll tell you what, I didn't. Why are you making me worried, Moriarty? Why are you making me worried? Yeah, the what button just tells you what the puzzle is. Each person will pick up 1 paper. Bandit is at 1 of 3 locations. Why are you making me nervous? I think I'm right. Why are you making me nervous? Why are you making me nervous for no reason? Saying check out the numbers at the bottom of the page. Like I'm wrong. Never not be ignoring chat. That was a misclick.
There you go. That should get everybody in town on the lookout for Daryl.
I doubt it in this town. People disappear all the time in Scoggins. Nobody even notices anymore.
There have been other missing people?
Plenty others. Even that recent.
Thanks for clipping my bungle.
His buddy go missing just last week.
Do you know where I could...
He's got a trailer at the Wallows campground. Name's Alfred something or other. Have fun, Mr. FBI. You can try looking for my brother while you're at it.
Oh well.
It sounds like Isaac Davner's just one of many missing people around Scoggins. The cases might all be related. I'm heading to the Wallows to ask a researcher there about his missing friend. And look for Daryl's brother, of course.
At least the gum bandit didn't strike while I was just talking to this guy over here. Ah, boy. Anything in here I can puzzle?
Hi, Mrs. Garrett.
Hello, Agent Tethers. I hope you had a good night.
I did, actually, thanks to a mysterious benefactor.
Oh, it's not that mysterious. I'm sure she just... I mean, whoever it was just hated the thought of you being out there in the dark and cold.
Ah. All new combos.
Was anyone pressuring you to keep me from checking in?
What? Oh, no. That business about the vacancies was just, a clerical error. Oh, silly me.
Well, okay.
Okay.
It's just that some people don't trust outsiders because they see this town as a family. A brotherhood of Scoggins, if you will. But that's no reason to be inhospitable.
I love her.
Is there anyone else staying in the hotel?
To be honest, no. Why do you ask?
Somebody left a strange note under my door last night. Couldn't see who it was.
Oh my, I was at the desk all night, and I didn't see or hear anyone come in or out.
Has anyone in town actually seen the hidden people?
Agent Tethers, that's just crazy talk. The only gnomes in Scoggins are the little wooden ones.
Speaking of that, what happened to your collection from the window?
Oh, those? I sold them to that nice man Steve at the diner. Made a tidy profit, too.
That's the smuggler with the birds.
Nobody's ever mentioned actually seeing one of the hidden people?
Oh, Agent Tethers, they're just stories people tell to make the long winters more interesting. Nobody really believes in that. Except that poor Bo Murphy, I guess. And Steve, over at the diner. Oh, and the Brotherhood, of course.
Have you seen Bo Murphy? The last time I saw him, he was in the alley talking to someone. I was hoping to ask him some questions about it.
Bo Murphy? Well, I haven't seen him in... Oh my, how long has it been since I've seen him? Must have been around the time you were here last.
That's been quite some time.
Mumbled something about going into the woods to finish a conversation. Haven't seen him since.
Did you file a missing persons report with the sheriff for Bo Murphy?
Oh my, no. I didn't even realize he was gone until you mentioned it. Bo was always a little unusual, even before he started talking about the whispers.
Oh, he's
I'm
dead.
sure he'll be back before you know it.
In a coffin, in a body bag.
I'm actually kind of curious about that hot dish I've been hearing about.
Yeah. Give us the
Oh,
fucking hot
sorry,
dish, lady.
Agent Tethers, we really are out of the hot dish for real, I'm afraid. It's been a bad winter for moose meat, and the man who usually delivers the cilantro has gone mysteriously missing.
Moose meat and cilantro. Delicious.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe out there.
So who isn't missing in this town? If she goes missing, I'm gonna burn this fucking town down. I love this lady. Chip is the only hot dish I need. Eek. Alright. Campgrounds. Yeah, Silent Hill Homecoming stole the plot of this game.
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws.
Oh, lots of gum on here. Look at that.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a researcher.
You found one.
Are you
Special Agent Tethers with the FBI
frostbitten?
Puzzle Research Division.
You look
Dr.
pale and blue.
Stecht. But that's my father's name. Call me Alfred. I'm doing anthropological research here in Scoggins. I'm a student of mankind.
Aw.
Someone in town said your friend had gone missing.
Friend? Oh, yes, they must be talking about my graduate student, Will Medlock. Very bright young man. Disappeared, oh, when was that? 2 months ago?
That was before the incident at the eraser factory. No one mentioned it before.
Can't say I'm surprised.
So it's only been like a month since he's been here, and he's like, wow, that was quite some time ago.
Local law enforcement.
People here are more interested in puzzles than missing people.
Do you have one for me, by the way? I love those things.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this missing grad student, Will?
Well, now that I think about it, I wonder if spending time in Scoggins was starting to have an effect on him.
How do you mean?
He became unfocused. Talked about nightmares and whispers. I didn't think much of it at the time.
Probably should have. That's really weird behavior.
Discussions about the transformative power of myth and legend. I thought he was just bored, but I never saw him again.
What is an anthropologist doing in Scoggins, Minnesota?
Same thing an anthropologist does anywhere else. I'm studying people.
The people of Scoggins? Is there enough to study?
Oh my, yes. The shared reality made by the people and their folklore. I've been here for years, and I've just barely scratched the surface. Don't you get the sense that this is a town on the cusp of something big? Their folklore, their fascination with puzzles. It's as if the energy of thought is being transformed into solving one of the great problems of our age.
Wow, it's deep shit, dude.
How long have you been here in Scoggins?
Well, let's see, about 15 years? I'm on my 8th government grant.
Wow, good for you.
Do you know anything about the missing factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
Ah, yes. Fascinating story, that. A real suburban myth in the making. To the people of Scoggins, he's the archetype of the martyr, the ritual sacrifice made as an attempt to assert control over capricious nature.
Wait a second. Davner's not a myth. He's a real person. I've met him.
Myths are real, Agent Tethers. We're all characters playing roles. The hero on a quest for
I'm in a video
the
game.
wise, mysterious sage who serves as his guide.
Wise. Right. You must know something about the local stories about gnomes?
The hidden people? Well, of course. They're the ones who brought me here in the first place. I'm studying the myth.
Bound and gagged, screaming.
Oh, then you've dealt with that cult, the Brotherhood of Scoggins.
Oh my, yes. Frightfully mad, all of them. Be careful, Agent Tethers. Their devotion to the hidden people makes them extremely driven and extremely dangerous.
He's the harbinger. The one who warns the protagonist.
Thanks for your time, Alfred. If you hear any more about Isaac Davner or your missing friend, please let me know.
I've just spoken with a mild-mannered but extremely driven agent from the FBI. He was looking for information about the hidden people and the rash of disappearances in the area, including young Wills. Of course, if he's investigating a missing persons case, he'd best talk to Sheriff Bogg. The sheriff may not be helpful, but he is the one man in town with information about all the missing residents.
What he said.
I don't think he's mocking Tethers. I think it's just he also has that same exact habit. That's a good joke. He's also here because of government grants, so he's probably sending similar tapes back to the government about his research. That's a good joke. He's studying people. I'm gonna take notes. Audio notes. You've never been at the sheriff's station?
I'm finally desperate enough to visit Sheriff Boggs' office, but he's already working against me. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers...
Yep. Nothing else. I want 5 more puzzle agent games. They're all so good. Just difficult enough. Not too crazy bullshit,
Girl's disappearance
usually.
has got to be tied into all of this somehow.
Between the 5 generators, power all devices using every available power outlet. Generators will evenly split power if used twice. Each device must be powered exactly to their power needs. So it's the fish puzzle again. Oh god. Oh no, this is birds. This is birds puzzle. Okay, so submit. I didn't do anything. Okay, no wait, no. Wanted to read the rules again. So yeah, it's the same puzzle basically. I'm gonna hide the chat. Goodbye. And let's bring up my little Photoshop puzzle shop. And also the Puzzle Agent soundtrack. Okay. Gotta move this over. Okie dokie. Here we go. It's puzzle time. So, okay, if these things get split, they get split like this. If they get split. They don't necessarily need to get split. So, knowing that, spew. Sounds like the music stopped, but I think it's just loading up the next track. Yeah, it just has a couple seconds of silence between each track. Annoying. Okay, so... Yep. How do I get 30 out of that, though? It doesn't say the wires don't have to cross. Excuse the double audio here. Yeah, it doesn't say that the wires have to cross. Don't have to cross. Because the bird problem said that you can't cross the wires. So, interesting. Interesting. That certainly changes some stuff. I mean, this is an easy way to get that, but what's an easy way to get 45? All the remaining ones go here. Is that okay to do? Because that would work if I'm allowed to do it. I mean, I'm just not sure if I'm allowed to do it. I mean, maybe. Let's, find out here. So... this one. And, these last two. Nope. It's a mess. You've got 15. And then you've got these two. Got this guy. This guy. Let's see. Okay, so that would be 15. This would be 15 and 25, which is 40. This guy just needs 30. Oh, which doesn't work. Get this guy out of here. And this one is 5, 5, 25, 5, 5. It's 45. Maybe that's fine. Hey! Can you believe that shit? My chat back here. I missed fan art. Now I gotta look for it. It's beautiful, Wagwort. Have you seen this shitty fish puzzle? I sure have. Yeah. That's a nice looking fish, Wagwort. It's very fine. Aw, thank you. I love it. Mm-hmm. That would have been tricky if you were stuck in the mindset of the bird puzzle from last time. Because the bird puzzle had a lot more rules about not being able to cross the streams. Ooh! That was scary at first, but it wasn't actually that bad. Wow. Steve!
Equal distribution of weight between birds. 12 votes to title compensation circuit. The whispers. Oh,
The
Hi,
whispers.
Steve.
you're that FBI agent. Grapples?
Tethers.
Grapples.
Have you seen
Grapples.
Isaac Davner around town?
Davner, the old eraser factory foreman.
Good, you remember him.
Since the incident.
Grapples.
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. The market dropped out on gnome figurines.
No, I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
Since the eraser.
What are you, a
factory
doctor?
reopened. Why?
Just asking.
You have to tell me if you're a cop, Agent Tethers.
How's business?
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
Tchotchke.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
Calm down.
Okay. It's that I just can't figure out this problem. Maybe you can help.